I'm the Early Help Parenting Coordinator in Hull. So I manage the Early Help Parenting and also the Head Start parent practitioners. So in my team, I've got 10 staff. And in addition to that, we've got, through other teams, we've got other parent practitioners that either deliver one-to-one parenting or have got experience in, other parenting-based programs, delivering evidence-based programs. So as you can see, we've got a big early help plan, and all the areas of the early help, parenting is a big part of all of it. Domestic abuse, getting young people ready for life and work, mental health. If you look around, the whole area, social work, SIN, CP, parental conflict, children's emotional well-being, struggling to get into school. It all really, a lot of those cases come into parenting for one reason or another. So we focus on understanding the child, because we mainly work with 2 to 18, I would say maybe 5 to 18, but we do have some children 2 onwards, and understand the teenage brain. Those are the 2 main courses that we've been using. So we did a pilot group, and we started off the pilot group where we did an introduction week, which was basically supporting parents to make sure they got online. We tried different methods of getting them online. We did home visits. We physically met up with them at the front door to show them if they're struggling to get onto the app, if they're on the phones. We use Microsoft Teams, so we did pre-meetings, when we would have that video chat with them, so they got used to actually being on chat. It seemed to work quite well. The first group, I think we had 6 out of 6 that we got on. We were struggling about the numbers, how many do we invite? So we decided we'd start with 6. A couple of the groups run after that, we found that we ended up with maybe 3 parents on it. So we've gone up to inviting 8 to possibly get 6. The practitioners have said basically that when you're doing a face-to-face group and you've got a parent that may talk a lot, you've got tactics that you use in that group, or for various issues. You go sit next to them, or you can focus on them. When you're on a virtual group, it's very difficult to do that. So they have found that actually 6 is basically as many that can manage doing that. Any issues that come up during the group, what they say is that afterwards they will have a face-to-face chat with them to discuss that afterwards, so that it doesn't take up all the time on the group. So what we did, we started off with 30 minutes meeting, 30 minutes between the modules that we did, but we found that actually we needed more time. So we extended them to an hour, and in that hour we've started adding video clips as well. We've kept the evidence base of the programme, because what we do is we use the homework questions, and we use the questions that are actually in the modules. So we stick to covering them and how they've used them over that week. And we found it works quite well. So we have an introduction week where we do the ground rules and make sure they can get on, meet each other, know who we are. And then when we get on to the first week's module 1, we give them module 1 to do, and that's a longer module, and that's about an hour for them to do, at least, depending on the parent's ability. So we just do that one module, the first one. When they've done that, then we then have the 60 minutes, the hour for them all to meet up. The other modules, we've been delivering them 2 modules at a time, and giving them 2 modules to do over the week, and then the following week meeting up. We didn't know if it'd be too much, but from other online things we'd tried, we were concerned if we kept it too long that they might disengage. So this way it's 7 weeks, and we have actually found that it's worked. Doing the 2 modules, they've done the 2 modules, and we've been able to fit that 2 module information into that hour to discuss it, use the homework questions, talk about how they're fed into it. We've got some parent letters that we send out with all this on it and all an explanation of the course, which I can send. And we've also, what we've done is we've gone through and got all the parent PDFs that they could print off, because if they're on the phone struggling with it, so we've printed them all off, got permission to have it printed off, and we actually go out and deliver them beforehand, meet the parent, or we could post them out, but at the moment we've been physically making the effort to meet the parent. So as you can see, all the modules are 2 at a time. I've got case study. I don't know if I've got time to actually read it out now, but I will send it. Basically, this parent and a son, the parent had had problems when she was young, where she'd been abused by a brother, and a son reminded her of a brother. And she had this a husband with a disability, and the son got very angry because the relationship was really strained, and he used to hit the dad. And after doing the Solihull, the first 2 weeks she was a bit despondent. She didn't say a lot. But after that, she started telling the group about positive changes. And at the end of the feedback, things have changed massively. School has said things have improved. Her relationship with her son's improved. She's now wants to go on and support other parents. We've got a parents' voice and influence group. She wants to join that. So it's been massive changes. So we're starting to tweak and really look at which type of cases when we triage and that this fits.
That's interesting.
So that's that parent star at the end. If you can see, the progress to work and home money hadn't changed, but the rest, the physical health of the dad had changed massively. The parents' well-being and the child's emotional well-being massively improved. The child was safer because there wasn't that physical, aggression and conflict. Social networks, mum was beginning to start being able to, leave him a little bit more. Education and learning, he settled back in school. He got back into school in September, which the school were concerned he wasn't going to. It's massive, and you can see the inner line's the beginning of the star when it started, and the red line at the end's the end star. We do that with all our cases, so we'll be able to compare online SFSC, online Solihull with our face-to-face groups and see which the changes are. And the feedback from the parents has been really massive. So the way me and my son are interacting has been much better. The containment has helped me recognise how he's feeling. The course has helped me to stay calm with him and support him and manage his emotions. These are from different parents. Doing the online course by teams, hang on a minute, I'm in the way of myself, has been better for me as I don't interact well with other people. I find it difficult to walk into a room and would have stayed at the back and not said anything. The course has helped me keep calmer, bond with my children, and now listens to me. We are communicating better. I now listen. One woman admitted that she liked to win an argument. Mum can now walk away and calm down before confrontation. So we've developed we've got a whole calendar online groups at Christmas. We run them every week. We've got groups running every week, and we're doing evaluations that are coming out really positive, and the numbers are keeping up. The numbers that start are completing. So we're putting things together to try and support other people that are going to go on to do it. We've put together some videos via YouTube, and we use video clips like Children See, Children Do for the modelling side, and the Linda Honey one, which is a modelling of a little child modelling the dad. He talks to mum and says, Linda Honey, Linda Honey. And I don't know if he's about, I don't know, probably about 4 from I remember. But so we've put clips together as well. So we're still developing it. And we found those 6 weeks work with an introduction session. And we give packs out that deal with the problems of them if they're using the phones, they've got the packs, they've got the other information to look from the Solihull of what you've already given them. If they're struggling, as I say, what we're intending to do going forward is we're getting parents from a voice and influence group, and we're going to stream and record a little miniature part of the group from parents that have already done it, that want to do it, and then we'll use that some advertising for the parents so that they know what it's like when they're going to come onto it. So that's the point we're at now. and we're doing some full evaluations of all the groups, so that we can see the start and end stars and how much impact it has improved on all the different groups. Some we've had to take parents off it and do it one-to-one with one family, because or if the family's got additional needs, sometimes we've had to do that. But we're running one Solihull at the moment, and every family on it, the young people have got additional needs. And so we're really looking forward to starting looking at delivering the additional needs one with them. Thank you.